For 12 rounds, the one, the only, the undisputed lightweight championship of the world. Introducing first, out of the blue corner, with head trainer Teofimo Lopez Sr. He weighed in at 135 pounds, wearing gray graphite and gold trunks. He brings a perfect record, 15 wins, no losses.
I can't believe they showing this shit for free.
Coming by way of knockout. He is a 2016 Olympian,
but
making his first world title defense.
I don't think Lopez is nice.
IBF lightweight champion of the world.
Anybody but Loma.
From Brooklyn, New York, the takeover, Teofimo Lopez. Across the ring in the red corner, with head trainer Lomachenko. He weighed in at 135 pounds, wearing black trunks with green trim. He brings a record of 14 wins with only one defeat, 10 victories coming by way of knockout.
This
He
is
is a two-time Olympic gold medalist, a former featherweight world champion, a former junior lightweight world champion, making his fourth lightweight world title defense, considered by many as the pound-for-pound king. He is the current WBO, WBA, WBC franchise, and Ring Magazine unified lightweight champion of the world from Akhtarman, Ukraine, Vasiliy.
I can't wait till the bell rings.
Lomachenko!
Loma known to pick apart motherfucking good fighters now. He got a way of taking the fight out, beating the fight out of a motherfucker.
For Titans.
See what happened.
Centering, gentlemen.
And it's free. That's crazy.
Mouthpiece. Okay, right. Trunks here are good. Look, anything below the navel is a foul. Trunks here are good. Anything below this point is a foul. Anything below the belly button. We went over the rules in the dressing room. I'm going to remind you, protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands. God bless you both. Touch up. Boxing history has taught us that there is nothing light about the lightweight division. These 135-pound titles.
I'm tired as hell. I got all work. I had to fly out this motherfucker to the room. I forgot this fight was tonight.
Burnell Whitaker. Now we go one step further. For the first time, it's 4 belts. It's undisputed lightweight supremacy. The vibrant, young, knockout puncher, the American, against the unequaled skill of the pound-for-pound king. It's Lopez, it's Loma, it's winner take all. Let's do this.
Oh, there it is, the bell.
Now, one thing to be noted in the opening round.
They said they're going to come out Loma off the rip.
Is that Lomachenko has been a slow starter. He lands half of what he lands in rounds 2 through 12. He throws 20 fewer punches than the lightweight average in the first round. It's later that he typically picks up the pace.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it's going to be a good ass fight.
What he does is he takes a read on his guy. You know,
they said Lopez going to try to take him out within the first 2 rounds.
The line of scrimmage,
I just usually when you got
what he's doing. You just want to get a
when
look
you got
at his opponents before he executes.
a matchup where skill versus power,
Like what Lopez is doing in this.
I gotta go with skill.
What's
up, Eric?
Don't throw jabs against lefties, and that's a misnomer. The jab can land. Lopez hasn't really landed it, but he's getting himself in position to land other shots.
Not only is it common to not see orthodox.
What is up? Come on now, why this shit doing this shit, man?
I'm
in this hotel room. Yeah, Loma going to do it, man.
For the right hand power punch. Remember, in the lead up to this fight,
Loma,
we discussed the fact
every time it's a power versus skill situation. I just tend to go with skill.
The world fell in love with Lopez.
Especially the way Loma about to.
He has IQ and skill set.
After this first round, Loma gonna start shooting them angles on him. He gonna start using that footwork. You can't hit what you can't see. I don't give a fuck. So it don't matter how much power Tio got. If he's shooting these power shots at a ghost, and Lomo ain't there.
I'll tell you one area where
Then-
Lopez should attack, and it's the body of Loma to slow down those.
Then
legs.
goddamn
He has a big
fucking
frame. You know, for a small guy, he has a long.
that
torso.
power ain't gonna
Go down to
matter.
that body. You see how Loma keeps his hands up real high?
That power, look at that movement. Just the movement early with the movement that Lomo
from Teofimo Lopez.
that Lomo gonna be doing and shit, all that movement in. Look how quick he is, man. He can't. Did you see how he got down? He fainted to the left, and then as soon as Teo threw the threw his jab out there, he dipped back to the right, and the shot just missed.
Perfect round so far for Lopez.
Shot just missed.
You see how Lopez, how calm he is, how relaxed he is.
Yeah, Lopez look calm. I give him that. Both of them look calm. Both of them look good.
That Teofimo would come out
But-
as a brash, young, bold fighter and jump on Loma. Instead,
But yeah, see, it's a whole different ball game when you're in the ring with that man. See, they said he was gonna come out there, and or Lopez's dad said, you know, he's gonna come out there and don't be surprised if it ends in 2 rounds. Hell, he ain't laying this. He got maybe a couple blows in there, but 1 or 2. I really didn't even see nothing laying clean that round. I ain't seen nothing laying clean. Yeah, that schooling is coming. I believe that. You know, he think 32 is old, but that's not really old, not in boxing. And then you gotta think Lopez. Lomachenko ain't he don't really take damage, man. This ain't a boxer that's going out there getting hit and taking a bunch of blows and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then you gotta take the 400 amateur fights. I mean, the experience, man. Like how many Teo Lopez's has he fought before? You know?
Right now is just sticking the jab out.
It's kind of like when with the Israel Alessandra Policosta fight. Just like I said in that one, you know, I called that one, you know, like.
Right to the body. It's a beautiful shot right there, and he got his foot outside the foot of Loma.
You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers come out there and they think, you know, you're going up against a more skilled fighter and shit. So that all that brute strength that I'm just gonna come in here and knock you out. Nah, man, you ain't gonna knock him out like you knocked, because you ain't gonna be able to hit him.
Goes to the body again, and then a right hand comes in from Teofimo Lopez.
Yeah, you see that power, and you see.
You know,
that power.
you ain't gonna beat it. You ain't gonna be able to hit it. That motherfucking skills matter. Skills matter for something, man. And it's like everybody always forget that when a hard, like hell, Tyson Fury, Wilder. Skills, man. Skills matter.
Body connects for Teofimo Lopez early on.
Skills matter. You know what I'm saying?
It's going to take about 4 rounds for Loma to get acclimated. He's been out of the ring for about a year, 14 months or so.
Skills matter.
His last fight was in London. We were there ringside when he had a unanimous decision against Luke Campbell, a tall fighter.
I tend to fight that. I tend to think skills matter more than power. Because like I said, if you can't deliver the package.
Yes, it was, and that's what I saw. I saw that Luke Campbell.
It ain't gonna matter at all.
Outside, he was able to isolate the offense of Lomachenko, just as you see here with Lopez. He's isolating the offense.
Left hand from Lomachenko for the first time now. You see Lopez has to be concerned of crossing the threshold as the process that Lomachenko goes through the range.
See, soon as he start motherfucking putting them angles on his ass and that footwork and start picking him apart and getting low on him. Lopez, Lomo is that's another thing he's good at. He's good at getting low, man. He get low on your ass too. His balance.
On display right now. You may say, well, how's that possible for Lomachenko?
His balance is great. The way in that in and out shit, he'll be in and out before you even know what the fuck happened.
Even if he's not throwing punches, he's so angular, all the movement. It can be exhausting. Good exchange, got to him.
Oh, this is going to be a good fight. All right, that's 2 down. We got 2 down. Is that little red under Lopez out there? See, look how hard he's breathing. And it's only the second round. He's kind of breathing kind of hard.
About halfway through the round, and then we'll show you what happened in the final 15 seconds.
Just a slip.
Boom! Look at that shit. Look how wide Teo's eyes was open when on that. He slipped that motherfucker. He slipped the right.
Punch for a round and a half.
I mean, no, he slipped the left. He slipped the left.
He doesn't want to waste
Look.
anything, and then we see a straight left.
Look at this shit.
And another left right there that also got Teofimo Lopez's attention.
And it got the attention of Cynthia Lopez as well, who is one of the COVID-tested few who gets to come in here to the Vegas.
See, so that's where that red come out under that
so
eye.
The last half of that second round, bank it for Vasiliy Lomachenko, round number 3 for the undisputed title.
Lopez got real comfortable. You know, Loma didn't do much.
Yeah, but when Loma did start doing that shit,
like a cobra, and
see the way, man, Loma, I don't know, man, like that dude, he just good. He just a great boxer, man. That is the reason why he's pound for pound.
Brought up how exhausting.
You know what I'm saying? He got Teo tiring himself out. He ain't even start throwing blows yet.
This is not just a challenge of what you're up against physically.
And then the way he be dipping and faint while he's throwing punches, man.
It's like Brady or Aaron Rodgers.
Like if you notice when he was landing them shots,
2 or 3 times,
he never stopped with the head movement. But his eyes stay right there, though. His eyes stay right there. His eyes always focused on where he's going, you know, on his target.
So I believe he's prepared.
He moves.
And then on the other side, Tim, if you're
far ways faint.
know that Loma
But he always got his ass on his motherfucking opponent. The only one he knows he's in control. That's his world. That's why I call that man the Matrix, man.
To offset that rhythm, but he fades in and out of range. You know, that's why he's so effective.
Yeah, okay, I got you, Davis. I got you. I just got off the road, man. I'm working back with my old outfit, so I got you, man.
Have to be alert, really alert when you're in there.
There really ain't too much going on now. Loma gonna take a while to get really going. He just really working his feet right now, and pretty much just letting Timo throw himself out, man. Timo really ain't putting the glove on. He might have landed a couple shots, but it wasn't nothing significant. Lomo, with that left, but he got that left set up a nice combination for him. Now he got Timo just hit him with a nice right hand to the body. No, I'm sorry, it was a left hook to the body.
Lomachenko against the ropes for a moment.
Ooh, Lomo just catching with another left.
Lopez got to be a little bit more disciplined.
Lomo, I'm gonna tell you something, man.
Not time for that, Timmy. Not time for that. It's the third round.
One thing that's happening here is Lomo is picking the shots. The way Lomo is picking the shots, he's not throwing much, right? So when he throws, he is catching the fuck out of Lopez. He's catching the fuck out of Lopez because he ain't throwing that many. And so Lopez doing all the work. Lopez going around the ring. He's basically chasing him because you know how Lomo is with the footwork. Lomo just, scoping this dude out. He about to pick him apart. What's happening here is Lomo is reading his ass. Lomo reading him, right? He mapping out shit. He's like, okay, boom, that's going to be a target. That's a target. that's Loma is going by the fourth round. Loma going to see a target-rich environment out there, and he going to start picking that motherfucker apart. The fact that Timo can't put a hand, can't really put no leather on him, is going to start getting to him. You know.
In that third round, Teofimo Lopez has landed 11 of 42 punches.
Look,
Lomachenko had 2 of 11.
Man, like Teo Lopez been fucking with this man for 2 years.
Let's bring in Bernardo.
I think that
he said, I told you we could get him. I think he heard him in that last round, and he landed a really good 7. I said, what's the 7? That overhand looping right. He said, mentally, we've got him where we want him. He's not doing anything.
It's a big early statement, but it's a guy who is often very confident. His father, his trainer, who has molded him throughout his amateur career.
Yeah, they just still the same type of fight. Ain't nothing really going down. Just a lot of footwork. Timo throwing,
Lopez is boxing good,
but it's really hard for him. It's hard for him to get anything on Loma.
Where they want him. It's a lot of fight less.
Especially considering the way a typical Lomachenko fight goes.
That nice little jab over Lopez's jab. It's nice by Lomachenko. I'm looking forward to seeing the uppercut from Lopez.
Yeah, and you know what? That's what I'm expecting. That's what I think. That's what I think the strategy is. I think the strategy is, nice right, straight right to the chin by Loma. But yeah, I think what's happening here is we're looking at the first step of the score. You know what I'm saying? See, there's a reason why Loma is a skilled fighter, man. You gotta think, man. Not even including his professional fight. Just take his amateur career. 400 motherfucking fights. Now I don't think he lost many of them. I don't know the exact record, but it's a real impressive record. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so he's goddamn just reading me right now, and he's just going, he letting it. Lomo ain't really throwing too much. But by the time he starts throwing, he can wear him out just with the footwork. And once he do start throwing, it's going to be, he getting his range. He been out the ring for a while too. He's figuring out the range. He's figuring out, the timing, all that shit. And now, I think definitely by this next round, I think this is where Lomachenko starts to pick it up.
End of 4, and things are real interesting for the underdog, aren't they? The IBF champion.
And see, you got that. He still got that swelling.
How much he has been willing to
on that eye, man, on that the left eye.
Lomachenko keeping those hands up high.
Look at that.
Dig around the sides. Why not? He's giving it to you. He needs to continue to.
Now he is got that. He working the body. He's trying to work the body.
Lomachenko will begin to fade. You need to zap.
But see, nobody ever. I know. Okay, the working the body thing. I'll believe it when I see it because I just never seen that shit. Yeah, look, that's what I'm talking about. 397 amateur fights. Beat the guy twice that beat him. You know what I'm saying? Like you dealing with a different type of animal here, man.
Experience show up.
Round 5. Back up.
So far, we're getting the answer that it's no problem for Lopez. Staying composed, staying with a plan, and looking good against the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world. Round number 5 here from the bubble at the MGM.
See, now I'm expecting to see now. Okay, we're going in the 5th round. I'm expecting to see Lomo start to pick it up as far as with the punches.
And eventually, Loma's going to have a sense. He's going to have a sense of urgency to win these rounds, and so he's going to step to him and open himself up for a big shot.
I don't like Bradley, man. He's stupid as hell. He just say, okay, Loma gonna feel a sense of urgency and it's gonna open him up for a big shot by Lopez. They always like to boost up their fighters, man. They're you know, especially if it's an American fighter. They always want boost. Nobody ever been able to do that shit. He say that shit like it's easily done or like anyone's ever done it before. You know what I'm saying? Like he says that like that's the secret to beating Lomo. Like motherfuckers done did that shit before. What's about to happen? See, look, I told you, Lomo gonna start picking it up, and he catching his ass. He's starting to catch him with that left. Already he pretty much threw more motherfucking blows than he threw in the previous round.
The key word from Lomachenko was patience. You don't hear that word thrown out there a lot.
Look at this motherfucker, man. Hey, that motherfucker. Look, pepped him with the left, land another left. See, yeah, he about to see.
You gotta take some steam out of those punches.
Another thing, Timo Lopez don't want to do what he's doing now. See,
well, that's why he's not throwing them. Well, you gotta throw some punches if he gonna take some steam off a fighter. Throw some punches.
Lopez,
down to the body.
Lopez,
has he landed a body shot yet?
like Lomo, he keep doing little hand fakes on Timo, right? And so Timo, he starts doing it back. That ain't what you want to do though, because that's not what he does. That's not your game plan. You don't want to start making you don't want a fighter, as a fighter, you don't want your opponent to start making you do what he wants you to fucking do. Ooh, another goddamn clean shot to the jaw by Lomo.
Go ahead and wait, Loma. Go ahead and wait because you're gonna have to sooner or later you're gonna have to step in.
See, Bradley's talking that dumb shit, talking about go on and wait. He's been pepping him up all round. See, this round already looked like it's gonna go to Lomachenko.
And that is what he is known for, being an angular, offensive, aggressive counterpuncher. End of 5.
And see, like I said, the 5 round, and the reason why I said he's gonna start picking it up after the 5th, because Lomo, like, he ain't gonna get in the situation where you guys start fighting for rounds. Boom! Look at it.
And sort of let
them little subtle movements,
don't get too reckless, but just not enough
and then the counter.
This is where Lopez wants to live. He doesn't have to stand there for 4 and 5 shots, but 1 or 2 shots to continue to touch the body of Loma, let him feel the power, and continue to slow those legs down.
I can't wait till Lomo shut Bradley up. Just like with the Wilder fight, they was talking all that shit, and Fury went in there and ruined his ass. Now we about to.
They ready for round 6.
6th round, we already at the halfway point.
With you here ringside. Interesting to note when it comes to the defense of Lomachenko, that has been simply sublime for most of his career. In his career, opponents only land 18% of their punches on him. Lopez is ahead of that schedule. However,
what's up, John Matt?
Fighting bigger than his natural weight. Here's the champion at 135 with 3 belts.
I really couldn't say who's winning. It's really kind of even right now. I would say Lopez may be up on the scorecard.
Of the power punches against Lomachenko. And he comes in with a 1-2 there. A right hand that tries to split the guard here early in round 6.
Ooh, just missed off the mark with that left hook test.
I kept asking.
Lomo really just started throwing though. He just really started throwing punches in the 5th round.
What we haven't seen is Loma moving to his right the way he does against everyone else. He typically takes that angle mark to the right to try to get out of that lead foot and be able to place that power left hand. He gets around that left shoulder, that left elbow of his opponents. We are yet to see it tonight successfully.
You take that away, he's ordinary. And that's exactly what
he said. You take that away, that he's ordinary.
Lomachenko.
The The critics grossly underestimated the boxing skill of Lopez to this point, but the master is opposite him.
Yes, that's right.
Slow starter. There's a little bit of an angle in
Yeah,
the left
see,
hand. And
there he is. He's starting. I told you. He's starting. He's gonna start working them angles on his ass now. He's gonna start working them angles on him now. And there's a reason. See, I wonder if Tim Bradley ever thought that maybe he ain't start rolling to his right yet.
Right now, in the end, he's getting picked apart.
Because he wanted him to get used to him rolling to the left before he switched it up on him. He wanted him to get used to going one way before he switched it up. I don't know. I'm just saying something, but he just talking like goddamn, like Loma done lost 3, 4, 5 fights or some shit. Nobody's ever beat this man. And right now, Loma's the only one landing so far in this round.
That hook can be dangerous against the southpaw because it's sitting right on top of them.
See, and see, I don't like that. Like, Loma will do something and then Tio will mirror it. To me, that means you're the puppet. You want to be the puppet master. That hard, another hard shot by Lomachenko.
Inside the ropes, and that's a good thing.
See, I'm starting to see the same sequence from Lomachenko. He steps in, steps out of range, and he tries to get a jab off. Lopez, let me see if he can pick it up. Good there, uppercut.
And right hand. Big finish to round number 6.
Nice finish, but nice finish. He got damn nice finish by Lopez. It wasn't like, nothing to scream about like they did, but he got he landed a right. Oh, excuse me, guys.
The end of the round, the uppercut by Teofimo.
That's what you want to land. He's a smaller man. He's coming inside. Anytime Lomachenko steps foot forward, you're going to see that uppercut coming from Lopez. Beautiful, perfectly placed uppercut at the end of that last round.
And then he came with a straight right.
That's how you do it. You catch him coming in and you catch him leaving.
Brooklyn born, then moved down to South Florida. Now lives in Jonesboro, Arkansas, with his wife Cynthia, does the IBF lightweight champion, the 23-year-old undefeated world champion. Halfway through our 12th round fight for supremacy. And Andre Ward's card has it 59-55 Lopez, and it is really tough to disagree with anything there because Lomachenko has hardly put forth any offense.
I agree with that. I agree with
him.
him.
He wins the second round, but all the other rounds seem to be obvious for Teofimo.
Let's go.
Mo Sr. told me, look, this guy can take a shot, but what I'm seeing here is that we're going to run him down, but he has to be patient. Just wait for the moment, but we're going to run him into a shot.
You can see some redness, just a little bit of swelling around the face of Lomachenko. Look at that focus on Teofimo Lopez. Hyper attentive to everything going on here as he fires off that back power hand again. Loma able to get out of range.
This round here.
Lopez can fight at this pace all night long. You want to tire out the young man? I don't think so.
Right hand got around the guard there. There's a right hand to the body from Teofimo.
Yeah, he's not.
Now, Lopez now is throwing his punches where he thinks Lomachenko's going to be. He's moving around to the left.
Yeah, he's trying to anticipate him.
But don't you think that's a big part of what it takes against the moving target that we typically see of Lomachenko to anticipate where he will be?
All right, now Loma is ready to start fighting, man. He's gonna have it now. Now Loma.
More of the movement that he's known for, but will it turn into offense? We have yet to see much offense. It's been all Teofimo.
I'm gonna let you know right now.
Yeah, Loma gonna have to start putting out some offense now because we at that halfway. We beyond the halfway point, so he's gonna have to start throwing something.
He's already figured it out.
There it is. There it is.
Comes forward.
And see, here we go.
Brash, undefeated American.
I think, yeah, he's starting to pick it up and start put some punches together now.
Look at Loma trying to
Oh,
get
see
more on the
now,
now.
yeah, Loma's starting
Stuff
to.
on the inside is Russell Mora.
Damn, every time they goddamn get on the inside, the fucking referee break it.
Nothing wrong with that shot that Loma just landed. You got a free hand, you can use it.
Yeah, come on now. What the fuck is that? Ain't nothing wrong with that. You can punch in the clinch for sure. What the fuck ref talking about, man?
Just missing with a right hand.
See now Loma look real good this round. I give this round to him. So far. Yeah, so far now that was the Loma round right there. Man, it's hard to call. I'm trying to goddamn call this motherfucker, but hey, like Loma when he throw
this uppercut I've been talking about, Loma's gonna have to
and the feint and shit, he didn't even hit that uppercut. Didn't even land.
Off the line.
The uppercut went off his glove. What the fuck is Brady talking about? Look at that shit. Loma with the left to the damn right up under the pectoral, the pec, and then he drop his guard, and he come with the he throw the left right there up under the damn pectoral muscle, and then soon as Lopez drop his guard, he catch him with the right.
You can hear that rough voice.
That motherfucking
and you heard it.
But that uppercut, I didn't see that. That wasn't the shot landed to me. Ooh.
There always is. They're just doing it in a
Damn.
different way. More offense we saw out of Lomachenko in that last round.
See, now he's starting to pick it up. See, now Loma ain't moving around like he was before. He got the range now. So he's standing right there in the pocket.
He's closing it right now. He's gonna have to close that distance and be in range like that, but still be as tight with his defense as possible.
Man, what the fuck he keep complaining about? Man, yo, this is the third. The rep, man, look here, man.
With his head. Watch the headbutt here.
All right, guys, let's go. Watch your hands.
Man, that was you. Lopez is the one that came in.
It may have been clean for the first half of the fight, but with it all on the line.
Come on, man, that was some bullshit. Lopez headbutted himself. Look at that shit. Nice hard right to the chin of Lopez. See now Lopez. Now look, see he putting that matrix shit on him now. He start frustrating him now. Hell, Lopez is the one that came in and ran into the fucking top of the head of Loma.
Step around with him, and you see it again. He steps with him.
Split the guard with the right hand.
Ooh, he catching it.
Lomachenko.
Yup, Lomachenko caught his ass. Lomo is catching this motherfucker, yo. I think Lomo might knock this young motherfucker out, y'all. Lomo looking good now. He's starting to win these rounds now. He like, yeah, I ain't scared of your power. He's starting to step up in the pocket and fuck him up. That's what I'm talking about, Lomo. I don't hear Brady talking about shit no more. Lomo standing right in the pot. He found his range and shit now. He done did what he had to do. Now he's fighting that motherfucker. He ain't running. He's pecking him apart. He's standing right there. But see, Lopez.
There's the jab from the pound-for-pound best in the world.
No, he ain't even scared. Like, he ain't worried about it. It don't look like he worried about his power at all. It don't look like he worried about his power at all. Nice straight right land by Lopez.
Back out on the outside.
But let me tell you something about these shots, though.
Go back into the kitchen.
Fucking Lomachenko is good at not absorbing the full shot. Because he's always going back. He's always sliding or dipping or something. So when the shot do land, he don't get the full brunt, the full power of the shot.
By far the most entertaining round of the fight. Mark down round number.
And the angles he come at. Yeah, the momentum shifted in that round right there. And you can tell Lopez just got a little frustrated in that one. Y'all ain't getting this fight in the UK?
Beautiful combination right here. Lomachenko has finally found his mark. I believe that he found the key. The key is pressure. He must pressure Lopez. Get him on his back foot. Don't allow him to extend with those arms.
Yeah. Davis, you're right. Eric, you're right. It's going to be late. He's going to pick him apart late.
Because he got aggressive and he didn't allow Lopez to think and to set him up.
Here's how.
And I'm gonna tell you something, and you can see Lopez keep asking for he looking for the ref for help.
19 of 38 in that 8 rounds.
He's looking for
10 of 20 in power punches. Let's see if
he's looking for the ref for help.
Here. Round number 9, winner take all 4 belts, and Lopez comes out with a hook.
If you're Loma, you gotta continue to use your jab just like that. Sometimes
nice left.
But it'll get you in range.
Land by Loma.
Get out of range and then reset and do it again. You can't lay on the outside.
See, he hitting Lopez. Lopez, I don't think he can fight off the back foot. Cause when every time Lomo go ahead move in on him, and he start catching his ass, he start looking for the ref for help and shit.
Back against Lomachenko, that is exactly what his father wanted him to do. After that 8th round, he said, he did it again. He said, when he comes in like that, don't allow for it. Push him back. Stop. Watch your legs. Watch your legs. Let's go.
Watch your legs? Man, what the fuck is this ref doing, yo? Watch your fucking legs. I never heard that in the fucking fight. God damn, the ref making this shit about him. He want to shine in the fight.
He was in control and he could take the power. He would throw more shots. He's not comfortable yet.
Short left hand.
Lomo coming in. Look like he staggered Lopez.
Loma's gonna have to sell out to make the kind of shots that he wants. Some nights it's just like that. You gotta back up your reputation, you gotta back up your name, and you gotta put yourself in harm's way to get the job done.
And let me tell you something. If he has to sell out offensively, this is gonna be an incredibly entertaining stretch run for the undisputed status.
Man, look at this shit. Lomo catching his ass, man.
Loma's gonna test him.
Yeah, Lomo gonna test him tonight.
From Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo is not going to give way. He is looking.
That shit ain't landing flush though.
Lomachenko has to close the gap. He has to step in, and that is dangerous against a power puncher who, by the way, is showing very good boxing skill tonight.
I agree with that. He is strong. He shows good boxing skills, but see that he was showing good boxing skills when Lomo wasn't throwing. Now that Lomo throwing back, you know what I'm saying? It looked like Lomo hurt him a couple times, if you ask me.
They didn't think about this, the athleticism, the quickness, the boxing IQ. Looking for that right uppercut again.
You know what, Remy? My hair is a mess because I'm a welder and I work all day, bruh. You know what I'm saying? I got a job, unlike you broke ass nigga. That's why my hair is mess, because I work 12 hours a day. What you do? I had a welding cap and the motherfucking shield on all day. What about you, my dude? What you do all day? Probably sat at the crib. Probably sat at the crib waiting for you probably sat at the crib with your broke ass, waiting for somebody to come smoke with you. You feel me? That's what you did. You know? Anybody that know me know that Lou ain't here today. But you see what I'm saying? Look at here. Let me show you something, man. Let me see something, man. You see that? I get them racks, my dude. Fuck what you talking about. Get your racks up. Get your bands up. That's what you do. That ain't crackhead money right there, man. Get your bands up. That's what you do. You see this fucking room I'm in, homie? Motherfucker, you see that? Fuck, come on, man. The crackhead look like that? Crackhead get rooms like this when they on the road. Eat a dick is what you do.
You can make a strong argument that he has tanked the last 3 rounds. Remember, early on we were all in agreement he only had the second
Motherfuckers
round.
always want to bring up some superficial shit that don't mean nothing about nothing, just so I can goddamn tear their ass up. You probably been choking on cock all day, motherfucker. You fucking cum bubble.
You know, Joe, this is why you don't see a lot of unifications in the sport, or at least as many as we should. And a lot of
say something else so I can goddamn open you up some more.
It's not easy. You're risking everything. You could get knocked out. You could get
bitch ass. Always, motherfucker, always want to talk about shit that don't mean a damn thing. My hair. What the fuck is you goddamn? You want to fuck me or something? What the fuck you looking at another dude's hair for? I'd never say. You would never hear some shit like that come out my mouth. You would never hear no shit like that come out my mouth.
I told you guys earlier, if you got a guy that's coming in being aggressive, you start hitting him down to the body. He's going to start protecting that rib cage.
And now he gone. He probably ain't even here no more.
Oh.
Anyway, back to the goddamn fight, because that's what I'm about. I'm about this shit here.
Good offensive surge from Teofimo.
Teo getting hit with some big shots right now from Loma. Loma's starting to play some shots, and they starting to get heavy. I'm seeing the wear and tear right now.
Yeah, Timo look like he wearing down. Look like he just clenched just now.
You see a guy who is not used to losing it.
No, you see a guy who ain't used to getting hit. His eyes is wide as hell. He's starting to. Lomo's starting to get that deer in the head, like look about itself, and he's starting to move backwards. He ain't been moving backwards all fight. Look at that shit, a right and a left. I mean, he landed when he won.
If you're Lopez, this is where you earn your money as well. You got to bite down and maintain the respect that you earned in the early rounds.
He got that deer in the head, like, look, man, he got that, you know, I'm losing calm, like he losing a little calming. Another right hand, another straight right land to the forehead.
He belongs in the ring with Lomachenko. He's doing very well. But now he got to bite down on that mouthpiece. He's got to close it. Got to close the show.
And now he's going back some more. Lomo goes to the body.
Both guys trading. Both guys trying to get there. Loma gets into the pocket.
Lomo come in the pocket, laying a nice combination.
More disciplined by Lopez. You know, he keeps his hands real low.
He trying to come back in again.
Those shots, if he brings his hands up.
But the angles, man, look, he just got caught in the forehead again with another right.
Oh, nice. No, that's a body
That's
shot.
it. Nah, come on, Bradley. That's a body shot? Really?
You be the judge. Let's see. Okay, stay right here. Belt line.
There the belt line. A little bit low.
Don't let it happen again. All right?
Well, when you got Loma pulling away like that.
Nah, man, stop, man. Stop with the excuses for this kid. Let him get his ass whooping, man.
Professional bouts. He was the referee for one Lomachenko fight, his pro debut.
God damn.
Last 3 rounds, we have seen an offensive uptick, Andre, for Vasiliy Lomachenko.
What you talking about? Sorry for what, Johnny Mac? You ain't did nothing.
See Loma coming with that right jab. That's what he needs to do. To keep Lopez off of him. Lopez just missed that uppercut. But then you see Loma coming forward with his signature punches.
Look at this shit. He got down snapping that head. He's snapping
Timo. And Lopez is trying to block those shots, but they're coming fast and they're coming at awkward angles. And that's just a mental lapse right there for Lopez. You know, I'm talking about him not falling asleep right now. He's got to maintain his mental focus until the fight is over.
That motherfucker talking about my hair like his pussy getting. He mad because I ain't got his pussy wet.
Exactly what he wanted to do early on.
You go find another motherfucker that get your pussy wet, yo. I got a wife at the crib.
For the back half of this fight as we arrive at the championship rounds. 6 minutes to decide it. So, Dre, your scorecard reads exactly the way that I just described it. It's now 5 rounds apiece, according to Andre Ward. Of course, what matters is what
these last 2 rounds. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. Hey, Lomo just landed about 5-6 shots in a row. Man, I'm talking about right, all hooks, all power shots. Look at them angles he's coming at him with. He working this mother. Hey, he working Timo, man. He working him, man. Timo had to clinch, man. Hey, I'm sorry, y'all. It's hard to call Lomachenko fight blow for blow because he throws so much shit at so many different angles. It's hard to tell what the fuck he hitting him with. Look, Timo throwing, and Lomo ain't even nowhere close to his range. It's all Lomo. It's Lomo all day. All Timo doing is can do is push him, is try to push him off and try to push him back.
These are the championship rounds where the veteran does that.
The veteran putting it on him too. Look at this shit. He hitting him from everywhere. Timo he look tired. He got that deer in the head like look. He looking at the ref for help. Look at this shit. Tio is just getting his ass. Look, ooh, nice body shot to the kidney, man. Lomo hitting his ass with everything in the book, yo, in the fucking playbook. Look, Tio's smiling. Y'all know what it means when the boxer starts smiling. That motherfucker hurt, man. Now he trying to go back to the body, but hey, man, we got 2 rounds to go. You ain't gonna slow that man down with the body shot. Look, he just threw a wild shot. Goddamn Lomo easily ducked up under that motherfucking counter with the left. Nice, hit him with a nice hard right to the jaw. Once again, he got. Man, where does he keep fucking breaking for?
This is what Loma had to do to have success.
I don't even know why he's breaking, man. Every time there's a little light clinch, they don't even be really in no clinch, man. Look.
Lopez is a little bit tired.
It looked like goddamn Lopez be hurt and goddamn the ref jump in there to save that ass is what it looked like it's happening.
Talked about how exhausting it is to just be in there thinking about every moment, the hyper focus and attentiveness to every second against Lomachenko. Now you see what it looks like, but the body shots still have effect.
The body shot, that shit didn't work. It's only 2 fucking rounds left. And you still talking about slowing this man down with body shots, Bradley? You say the dumbest shit.
We have 1 round to go.
1 round to go.
Razor thin, close fight to see who will be the other.
No, that's another round for Lomo. I got 6-4 Lomo. I mean, I'm sorry, 6-5 Lomo. I say 6-5 Lomo.
Sheer will, and you just see him pressing the issue, doing what he has to do to land shots like that.
Last round, gentlemen.
He's in the line of fire right now. He's in the danger zone.
Yeah, I know, right there. It be silence like a motherfucker. Don't be nothing but cricket. You can walk right up to the motherfucker and tell him, goddamn, you'll break your ankle off in their ass, and one motherfucker won't say nothing. That's why I can't stand. That's why I call him out.
He landed 19 power punches.
They be scared as hell. They can't do nothing. That's why they only bang on fucking goddamn social media.
Winner takes all. First half was Teofimo Lopez.
I know what you meant, Johnny. I got you. Johnny, you cool. You good. You good money up in here, man. Everybody good money, huh?
Dream about moments like this as a young kid coming up, a fight basically being even. Going into the last round.
Now, Lower there, he ain't gonna be able to do nothing.
I want to see who finds a way to pull it out in this 12th round.
And Tim, can you imagine? This fight would typically be in front of 20,000 next door in the big arena, or Madison Square Garden, or Staples.
It's the last round.
But it's just that. And it's just 100 people here in a COVID-protected bubble, the Chamber of Truth, and this is the way they're going to do it.
I like the way, hey, I gotta give Lopez coming out. Look like he's really trying to win this round.
His father said, look, you're winning this fight. Just go out there and box. But it looks like the son is not trusting that, and he's going out to win this fight, just as Andre and Tim Lewis.
There's reason to believe that. We just saw Andre's good right-hand work from Lopez. He is biting down. He wants it.
Loma with a good hard left to the chin.
One single moment in this 12th round. This 12th round could be the decider. We could be sitting on a draw. We could be sitting on something where a body shot swings it. Just landed again by Lopez. And he digs down with a left hand. Comes up top with a left hook. Fires a straight right.
Body language, it can be everything in this
This is a good fucking 12th round, man. They're going back and forth with it. I gotta give it to Lopez. I didn't think he had much in him, but oh god, it looked like he punched out again. He getting caught again. He can't fight good off his back foot. He's getting caught off when he go backward.
Think about everything they put forth, their whole lives. And now 60 seconds to see if you can become an undisputed
60 seconds left in the fight.
Lightweight champion.
It boils down to these moments right here.
Stop.
You know what though? I kind of get a.
Right hand tried to time it. Left hand comes in. And Lopez with success here.
Lopez get that. Yeah, he got a nice hard left hard punch off.
Right there. He's got him hurt. Look at this. Teofimo Lopez on the go against Lomachenko. There is no doubt about this 12th round right now, is there, gentlemen?
The young man wants it.
Over there.
What is he doing?
What is he stopping for?
It's the cut on the
Oh, shit. Damn.
He had complete momentum before that accidental flash.
You gotta be kidding.
Damn.
Listen,
Man, fuck, man. Last 10 seconds.
I'm lost for words. I don't even know what to say.
And Loma just opened up a big ass cut on his goddamn that was a headbutt.
Flash your heads open.
That's caused by a headbutt.
Final 10 seconds to take it home. Power surge by Teofimo Lopez in the 12th round of a very, very close fight that will head to the scorecards to decide it. Well done.
It's gonna be a close one. I want to see how they decide this shit, how they call it. That's a good fight, y'all. I'm gonna say this. Lopez did a lot better than I thought he was going to do. I thought he was going to get really get picked apart, but he hung in there and he showed that he really wanted it.
One Lopez fight. He is a veteran judge from New Jersey. He has judged over 2,000 fights. He is widely considered to be one of the premier judges.
And I give it to him, man. He really, they went out there with a heart. You know what I'm saying? Timo, I don't know what they're about to call it. I mean, I can give you my opinion, but my opinion don't mean shit.
He was one of 3 judges for Lopez.
So they going to the scorecard though.
Last week, the victory for Emmanuel Navarrete.
But yo, man, I gotta give Lopez a lot of credit,
yo. Of the late Harold Letterman. She has judged.
If I had to pick the winner though, I'm gonna pick Loma because you gotta beat the fucking champ, man. I believe that. I'm old school like that. I believe if you gonna goddamn go against the king, you got off his fucking head. And you know, I just don't think he off his head.
There is no doubt that Lopez had success in the first.
And yeah, I give it to him.
Very easy to judge.
That 12th round, I would agree with that. That 12th round was all Lopez.
Late work when Lomachenko decided to be offensive. Was it enough? Do we have?
Yeah, Joe. I'm with you know. You can't just kind of beat him. You can't just go out point the champ like I mean, you know, like I mean, you gotta like really beat his motherfucking ass. If you're gonna win on point, and you fighting the champ, it can't be no 5 round, 6 round shit to me. I mean, if you're gonna win like that, if you don't knock him out,
ladies and gentlemen,
it gotta be decisive, like a fucking 10-2 fucking, you know, scores.
Tim Cheatham scores
hold
about
on.
116-112.
Julie Letterman scores the belt 119-109. Steve Weisfeld scores the bout 117-111 for your winner by unanimous decision. And now, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world, The Takeover!
Oh, shit. They just gave it to Tia. They gave it to Lopez by unanimous decision. Timo Lopez.
As he always does, he is the undisputed lightweight champion of the world.
They just gave that shit to Lopez.
Fighter, a 23-year-old, is king of the sport.
I couldn't call it like that, but and it is unanimous. They say it's a unanimous decision.
Give us Loma. For years, it boiled up, and tonight it boiled over with.
That's a jaw dropper.
Digging down in the 12th round and taking it to Loma. Lomachenko has lost 4 belts.
Ah, damn, hey, y'all, think about that shit. Think about this.
Julie Letterman's 119
All right.
will be talked about.
But
there is no doubt the early half.
All right, wait. We ain't gonna say. I know it wasn't this year, but it was about a year ago. Well, it's more than a year ago, but in the last year and a half, right? Last year and a half, Anthony Joshua lost.
But Teofimo Lopez wins it.
Deontay Wilder lost.
3 years old. He's 16
and now Lomachenko
and he just beat
lost.
The best fighter in the world.
Wow.
We will hear
he lost.
Undisputed champion.
Teofimo Lopez beat who possibly the best pound for pound boxer in the world. I don't believe that. My man is the monster. He fight on the 31st. Monster is my favorite boxer. Period. Over Anthony Joshua everybody. Period. Monster is my dude. I can't pronounce his name. I always fuck that shit up, but he the best.
Could you make it out to Bradley? Bradley got you, man.
I know, right, Frank? Unanimous. Now, I could see if you would, if you do about rounds, man, I would say it had to be like it would have been like to me it was a 10-6. I mean, I'm sorry.
Good for you. Now get free foot long when you buy 2 because it's foot long season. When it comes to Sunday, choose the right couch.
How would I judge that shit? I would say,
You want to make every game interesting?
I thought we was going to have a draw too.
Step 2, put some skin in the game.
Yeah, it is a weird score, ain't it? But I'm saying, like, okay, how many rounds would I give? Lopez, man?
Now you're in the ring with the king of sportsbook.
So what? I guess they gave it a. I don't see that, dude. I don't see it being a 7-2. I mean a 7-5 fight. I can't say that because like I feel like Lopez definitely won the second round. I mean the 11th round. I mean Loma won the 11th round, and that would have made it a 6-5, right? And so then if Lopez won the 12th round, that would have been 6-6. I see it more as a draw, man. Like I don't know. I don't think he did. I don't know, man. Like that shit just different to me. I remember back in the day, you had to fucking beat the champ, man. Now I guess you know, you can just win one more round in the champ and you win. But
It's brought to you by Geico. Having Geico win, you could save even more.
I still don't fucking
Seen here in Vegas.
I don't know, man. I mean, it is what it is. It's a shock. It's shocking, man. Just I wonder if there's a rematch clause or what. What's going on with that?
Widespread scoring, but he had a masterful, absolutely masterful Tim Bradley 12th round to do it.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did, Tessitore. Fantastic job. Way to dig deep by the young lion.
Let's go to Bernardo.
I wonder if there's going to be a rematch.
Teofimo Lopez was asking for a cup of water, but Teo, you made history tonight at just 23-year-old becoming.
Yeah, I know he was. Like he got down. I do think if I had to critique, if I had to make a criticism for Lomo, that's what it would be, man. He waited too long. I feel like he should have got started at least out the fourth, you know. But then when the fifth round went, it's like, yo, I knew he was going to start in the sixth because
I'm thankful.
you don't want to just be goddamn fucking boxing out, you know, doing what the fuck he was doing after sixth round. That's just ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got a shot in the goddamn world if you just sit there and you just give the man 6 rounds.
But said you've got the victory. Just go out there and box. But you didn't do that. Why?
I'm a fighter. I got to dig in deep. I know he was coming. I can't give him that. I don't know if they got him up on the scorecards or not. And I love to fight. I could bang too. I don't care, man. I'll take one to give one. And that's what a true champion does. I come out there and I find a way to win.
You and your father called for this fight, and you were supremely confident that you saw something in Lomachenko that you could exploit. What was it?
Honestly, you just kind of keep pressuring him, keep putting the gas on him, and then all you gotta really do, man, is stick the jab. Don't really give him that opportunity to set up. And every time he did want to throw, I had something ready for him, at least something to throw. So it kind of stops his momentum. And you know, on top of that, he's been on a 14-month layoff. I knew he was gonna it was gonna take a long time for him to catch up.
Now, you've got all the belts at lightweight.
Yeah.
You said you want all the biggest challenges, all the biggest names.
Yeah.
So what is that you want next?
Man, take me to 140. I could go and get you know, or I could fight, you know, the 2-time email world champion Devin Haney. You know, if they want that, you know.
Devin Haney, you trying?
Man, but all it is, man, the takeover, man. It's time for the new generation to come up, and it was me to lead the way for everybody. Shakur Stevenson, who else? Edgar Berlanga, Jose Vargas. So many cats out there, man. They're ready to take over the world.
The takeover continues. He just outboxed the best boxer in the world. Back to you, Joe.
Thank you very much.
We're going to Disney World.
He told us the other day he was going to say that if he became the undisputed champion.
That's crazy, man.
23 years old. He just dedicated that to his dear friend Diony Ramirez, who passed away this year. He's a very thoughtful young man. Let's get to Mark Riegel.
Yeah, man. Like he should have, you know, after the fourth round, like he should have definitely turned it on in the fifth. He should have definitely, when he sat down on that fifth round, that was the death of him. What is he talking about?
Я как бы хочу приехать домой, пересмотреть поединок, но я не согласен с решением.
I think in the first half of the fight, yeah, he got the more rounds than I did. But then in the second half of the fight, I took it over, and I was much better. But I wanted to go home and to review the fight, to see it. I can't comment right now much about it, but I'm not agreeing with the scorecard.
Vasiliy, do you believe you won this fight tonight?
Да, на данный момент, да, я думал, что я выиграл. Ну, думал, что я выиграю, но результат есть результат, поэтому я с ним спорить сейчас не собираюсь.
At the moment, I think and I thought, yes, I'm winning a fight, but the result is a result. I'm not going to argue it now. I need to see what's...
At least he ain't making no excuses, though, so I give him that. That's why I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to hear, you know,
Where do you go from here?
They got the translator and all that
Right
shit.
now I come back home. And after that, I talk with my promoter, with my manager, and we discuss and we decide.
Make a decision.
We'll make a decision.
Thank you, Vasiliy.
Thank you.
Joe, back to you. All right, thank you, Mark. Listen, we're going to have a long time to sum this up and go through it, but just quickly before we get to sports center, then we'll come back here to Vegas. In terms of the first half of this fight, Lomachenko, these are the punches landed by round. 1 punch, 5 punch, 2 punches, 5 punches, 7 punches, even in the 7th round, 6. Then he went to 19, 20, 23, 29. But the 12th round was clearly Lopez dominating with the power. So you could make a very strong argument. Now, listen, they were widespread, but, you know, the 116 and 117 range, you could make a very strong argument for.
Yeah.
The 119 seems to be a little off.
Unreal.
But when I reflect at the CompuBox numbers and the tone of this fight and then how it was finished, I think that's the undisputed champion of the world. That 23-year-old from Brooklyn feels like the undisputed champion.
There's no doubt in my mind.
That's the undisputed champion.
There's no doubt in my mind. He showed great composure. He showed great concentration. Like I said, the uppercut would be a factor and could come into play. He used the left hook and the right hand. He had every tool needed possible to beat
but
Lomachenko.
anyway, y'all, I gotta go to work
I told
tomorrow,
you,
man, so I'm out of here.
Take the angles away from him, he becomes ordinary.
So I'll
And
see
Lopez
y'all
showed that.
on the next fight, man. On the 31st, we got the monster fight.
You can possibly want from a champion.
Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Justin Gaethje. Oh my God, what if Khabib lose? That would be something, man. So we got Khabib on the 24th.
I stand to be corrected. I was wrong.
I think Joshua supposed to fight sometime in December.
You gotta give respect where respect is due.
There is no doubt about it. Respect to the 23-year-old. The 23-year-old.
But anyway,
youngest fighter to become a 4.
Y'all take it easy, and we'll do it again, man. I'll see y'all next week, man. Next Saturday for
from Vegas.
for some UFC.
History for Lopez.
Peace.